Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, AlbyMTG, and today I don't have any cards to send out with Cardsphere, but I did receive a package in the mail, and I know what card this is, and it's a very, very sweet card, so I'm very happy to be receiving it. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's inside this package here. First off, I want to compliment this user on this packaging. I've never seen this before. It's like cardboard instead of an actual envelope. It's very, very sweet. It looks very professional, and I'm sure it helped keep the cards more safe than just the paper envelopes. And then we'll try and make sure not to reveal the addresses. But he also included this shark stamp, which looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the package now. We'll open it up here on camera. It looks very very well secure. So I'm hoping that the card is nice and in good condition. Go ahead and pull this out here. Also, the lighting's a little bit weird because it's like in the morning. I usually do these later at night, but here you can see we'll unravel this paper, and here it is. We have a Sylvan library. I wish I could get rid of this glare. Maybe if I close the curtain a little bit more. Something like that. Maybe. That probably didn't help much. No, that looks like it made it worse. Let's see if we can... Does that help a little bit? Maybe if I slide over a bit in front of the glare. Alright, anyway, here we have Sylvan Library. For those of you that don't know what Sylvan Library does, it's a very iconic card. As you can see, it was in Eternal Masters. One colorless and one green for an enchantment. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. I'm trying to get it so that the glare isn't there, but it looks like the glare is going to stay. You may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. This card is going directly into my Canadian Highlander deck. I'm playing a mono green deck right now, which cares about lands and big creatures and things like that. So Sylvan Library will help us to filter out our draws. So if we're on the lands plan, then it'll draw us into some of the land cards. If we're in more of the big creature plan, then it can draw us into our mana dorks, or it can draw us into our big creatures, the payoffs for the ramp. So Sylvan Library, definitely a very, very good card. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the financial aspects of the Sylvan Library. Again, I wish I could get rid of this glare. I'm very sorry that I couldn't. I'll have to keep in mind that from now on, I'll only film the videos at night when the lighting is a little bit better, but I did want this user to receive their funding as soon as possible, so I was recording this now. So yeah, Sylvan Library, and I will keep in mind in the future to, and now the glare appears to have gone away. Oh well. Anyway, this is the Sylvan Library. This is the card that I received off of Cardsphere this week, and we'll go ahead and talk about the financial aspects of things. Alright, hello everyone. Here we are on my receiving page for Cardsphere. As you can see, user McCarthyism sent me this Sylvan Library for $1.88, or for not for $1. I wish it was for $1. That'd be very, very nice. For $11.88. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at Sylvan Library. You can see an index price of $15.68 for the Eternal Masters version. And here we go, $11.88. You can see a percentage of 77. Just kind of like right in the middle. There's a lot of users sending out, as you can see, like 86%, 80%, 81% here. But then there's also users sending them out for around 71%, 73%. So mine was more towards the center, just kind of a nice even point. I believe what I did was I came over here to the top 10 offers. As you can see, someone with an 85% here, Peter. If we wanted to make profit off of this Sylvan Library, we could go ahead and resend it out right now for for an increased percentage and make some money off of it that way. I think there's definitely an argument to doing that with certain cards that you acquire as more of speculation instead of to play. But like I said, this Sylvan Library is going directly into my Canadian Highlander deck, so no point in me sending it off to Peter here at this 85%, knowing that I just have to get another one in the future. So yeah, Peter here, 85%. If anyone has a Sylvan Library, 85%, very, very reasonable margin. And as you can see here, 4th edition and 5th edition were actually cheaper than the Eternal Masters version. The reason I went with the Eternal Masters version is because it does have the little stamp here at the bottom of the card to prove that it's authentic, prove that it's real. There is an argument that you should just go with whatever the lowest one is, save the most money, but in terms of doing an online trading service, sometimes I think there is additional value in making sure that the card is 100% real just by going with the version here that has this little stamp. Also, I don't really care too much for white border. And as you can see, I believe this one is white border, and I believe 5th edition is also white border. So um, I could go ahead and get those, whatever they're called, boardies, I think is what they're called, where they turn your white border cards black. They're like inner sleeves that turn the white border cards into black bordered cards. But I decided to just go with a regular black border card here, Sylvan Library, and then the authentication stamp on it as well. So as you can see, one more time, we'll go over it, $11.88 at a percentage of 77% for a near mint copy of Sylvan Library here. And then we can go back and we will give this user his funds. I'll check the card again for condition. Condition appears to be very good. And also something I forgot to, we'll see if this will show up here on camera. I doubt that it will. But here you can see he included a little smiley face here. It says thanks from Josh here. This little smiley face. So thank you, Josh, also known as McCarthyism here on Cardsphere. Go ahead and check him out and see if you can send off some cards. He's a fairly new user, if I remember correctly. Yeah, joined January 16th, so that's only, today is February 2nd, so he's a fairly new user to the site, so if you have any cards to send to McCarthyism, here's his user ID, and you guys can go ahead and send off cards to him. And in the meantime, I'm going to mark all received here for McCarthyism and click accept. And now he just has an additional $11.88 or whatever it is after the 1% transfer fee the Cardsphere takes out. So here we go one last time, Sylvan Library, going into my Canadian Highlander deck, and that is all I have for today's trading. Sorry that I didn't have anything to send out, as well as sorry for that glare in the beginning. In the future, I'll record all the videos at night, and that should remove the glare problem. So that'll be something to fix in the future. Like I said, this whole thing is going to be kind of a learning experience for me, and I'm definitely going to take that into consideration as I move forward into the series and improve it. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it, as well as leaving a comment if you choose to do so. I would be greatly appreciative as well. But unless there is some more trading to include onto this video, this is all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.